Bill Wagner, ship's cook, 3rd class. That's equivalent to a buck sergeant in the Army. I didn't go to school, I learned by doing. I get up every morning at 4:30 and take a piece of beef out of the refrigerator, have an early breakfast. I learned by doing, and eventually I was one of the crew members in charge of one crew feeding 800 sailors 3 times a day. And coming back, we stopped in Pearl Harbor, and we picked up a cook. He was a 2nd class, and he put him on my crew, and he's washing pots and pans. Hey, Wag, what are you, 1st class? No, 3rd class, I'm doing so. I said, sure. I've been on a ship since day 1. You're getting a free ride home. Just keep washing those pots and pans. Yeah, well, we were in Ulithi, we were in Lady Gulf, we were in Pearl Harbor, in Tokyo, Japan. I got pictures I bought in Tokyo. My 21st birthday was Tokyo, Japan. The bakers baked me a birthday cake. Well, the ship was, 525 feet long, and we had to tell her the typhoon. It was bounced like a rubber ball. I told my cooks, don't go down, stay up on deck, because the gravy. And then in the Navy, you have to show the officer every day what you're serving for the crew. One Sunday we had fried chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, pile of mold. By the time I got up there, okay, cook, take it down. None of them ever ate it. We had to show the officer on duty what we're feeding the crew. Yeah. See, Saturday morning was inspection, so we had hard-boiled eggs and corned beef hash and baked beans. Yeah, that's when the officers inspected. Check the grill. Look at this. You guys didn't clean this very good.
What was one of the best meals you made on that ship?
Well, at holiday meals, we used to have turkey and roast pork. We had a way it was, one crew would cook the 3 meals, and we'd come in the morning at 6 o'clock and stay all night cooking all the turkeys and the ham. We made sure we sent them a couple of turkeys and ham down the line because they'd even press our underwear for us. They took good care of us.
What's the worst meal you made?
What?
What's the worst meal you made?
Worst meal was SOS. For breakfast.
Explain what that is.
That was for breakfast.
Explain what that is, because
Well, that's ground meat with meat sauce over toast. Of course, there's another word for it. Yep. And then we were in Tokyo. I got bought pictures of my car to sign the armistice. Yeah, that was nice. They were in Pearl Harbor. We did go to firefighting school for about a week. Learn how to put fires out on ships. We did that too. And we had a band aboard the ship, and one officer said nobody's going to go home until they hear the band play the Star Spangled Banner. Well, of course, we come back to the States, and that's when I taken off the ship and in the hospital for a year and a half. I had a girlfriend in the hospital too, but that's another story. Yeah, my folks did come up to see me once. When our ship was listed as coming home, and I called home and said, well, I'm home. What's the matter? I'm not home. I told my mother I got TB. I won't be home for a while. They did, like I said, they come up to see me 1 week, and then the weather got so bad they couldn't get back the 2nd trip. But I still go to Hines every year. I see him. In fact, I'll see my cardiologist next month. Yeah, I still go to Hines once a year to see my cardiologist. And so far, since I'm a young kid, 96, 48 on both sides, why, I feel good, eat well, can burn anything I want to cook, Aboard ship, the officers, every letter had to be censored. Every package, like I sent when I was in Pearl Harbor, I sent my sister a hula skirt. I waited till the officer stamped and I put it in the box and shipped it home. Yeah. Every package I got a couple letters that were cut out. We had one kid send a postcard home from Hawaii. Of course, he got in big trouble. But we had signs all over. Don't mention Pearl. Don't say nothing about swimming with Pearl. Yeah, that was a big joke, all right. But yeah, it was great. I was a ship's cook. I never gained an ounce. Wag, you eat like a horse. You never gain an ounce. See. Well, she really didn't see any action. One night, 11 o'clock, they wake us up. There was some bird flying. They told us a plane flying. We didn't see any action. We went in afterwards. After everything was settled, we went in, see. But we repaired a lot of ships. I got the whole story at home where every place we went. And one of my shipmates called me up here about a month ago. Hey, Wag, you got that list? There's one fellow in a ship that's almost 100 years old. His granddaughter wants to give him that list, so I had made a copy and said of every place our ship went. Yeah. It was in service almost 50 years, May of 44 to January of 94.
What was the name of your ship?
USS Yosemite. It was named after one of the national parks. There was Yosemite, Sierra, and the Piedmont. Yeah. And after we come back from the Atlantic, then the Pacific, they're in Atlantic serving ships. Yeah, it tells how many ships they repaired, and then they finally sunk it. 2003 they sunk it up Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, Virginia, they used to store a lot of ships up there, and that's where our ship was stationed stored for a while. Then they took it out and got rid of it. Yeah. After I got out of the Navy, then I went to a junior business college for 2 years. And I met my wife at work, and then we got married in 1954, and she passed away in 84 with breast cancer. And we did adopt 5 great children, all from babies.
Tell me a little bit about honor flight.
Well, the honor flight, I got the first application. I threw it away, and I got the second application. I sent that in. I was in an eye doctor's office, and I got a phone call, Mr. Wagner, you're going Wednesday. Well, my oldest son was able to go with me, which was great. Yeah, they all knew back in July that I was going in October. Because I got letters. You get a mail bag, I got letters from everybody. Yeah, that was great. That was a great thing. Yeah, I was glad I went.